Whew. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't more work to quit than it is to keep going right now. But when I woke up, my tent was really condensate-y. So as you can see, I'm one shoe on in the middle of getting dressed. And it looks like I'm having a yard sale, but the tent's all packed up. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling limber after a big day yesterday. So I'm hoping today's going to be pretty smooth. I'm going to get an early start here. It's 7, so I'll be out of here within 10-15 minutes. And then just take my time, take it slow all day, take lots of breaks. Wait till the sun's out and air out my tent. That's what I'm looking forward to, because I don't want it to be wet tonight. I haven't made it very far. I had to make a little pit stop for a little cat hole that I had to dig. And spend some time after that at a creek, fill up water, have a nice drink, things like that. And yeah, now I'm free and clear to move. But it's pretty spectacular out here. "9 a.m. About 10 minutes ago, crossed through where the trail goes past Memory Lake, which is beautiful, by the way. Would have been cool to stay there last night. Then I, just a minute ago, crossed a bridge that identified me moving from the Wildland Park into the Beehive natural area, which is pretty cool. It's 10 a.m. and I don't necessarily know where I am on this trail. And it's not because I'm lost. I mean, I'm still on the trail. It hasn't turned or had any junctions or anything, and it's still blazed. But since my last check-in, this trail has been kind of flattened in the trees and really well maintained. So it's kind of allowed my mind to shift a little bit. I think last night when I got to camp, I realized that this was actually something I could do. I think until then, the 30 plus kilometer days and the long solitude thing I wasn't sure how I would handle that. So knowing today that I can accomplish what I set out to do today, it's kind of allowed my mindset to shift a little bit. Sorry, I'm getting cobwebs everywhere. And it's allowed me to spend a little more time with me rather than spending time with my map or with the trail or with my body and trying to find out, am I going to make it? Am I too tired? All those kind of things are important. But I feel like today, since I did it yesterday, I'm able to kind of settle a little bit, and mentally I'm in a little different space than I was yesterday. It's interesting. Slow going. I just took about 15-20 minutes at the bottom of Lyell Creek. Take a break, get some water, have some food, fuel up a little bit. And then I've started my ascent up out of Lyell Creek. And that's where I'm at now. So, trying to conserve as much energy as I can for that pass this afternoon. And trying to take it slow. It's pretty cool. 10 minutes in my descent to Cache Creek, and I'm really grateful to be here. I just had an incredible view on that ridge before I started the descent. I ran into someone who was on day 14 of their hike northbound. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm glad to be here. It's a cool experience. It's another pretty epic spot. Wow. This is the bottom of Beehive Mountain, where I'm gonna have my lunch and air out my tent before I climb up that big hill. It's 1 o'clock and I'm still not at Cataract Creek. I took about a half an hour to air out my tent and take a break at the bottom of Beehive Mountain. Try to recover my legs a little bit before a big climb out of that little valley. And yeah, I'm feeling it today. It's 2 p.m. As you can see, I'm still not at Cataract Creek. Just passed another gentleman. That's actually the third person I passed today heading the other way. And I'm actually a little worried taking this downhill out of that pass down towards Cataract Creek, as it's long and steep, and I'm feeling it at my feet and in my quads, and they hurt. And I'm realizing that at the bottom of this hill, there's another hill that looks exactly like this that I have to go up. So I don't know if I'm going to make it today where I want to make it. And that just means I have a longer trip tomorrow or the next day. I made it to Cataract Creek. Just doing a little fuel up and stretching and hoping I can get up this damn hill before the thunder and lightning hits. We've got about 10 kilometers to go between here and Hidden Creek Campground, and I'm not sure how much farther than that to the next one. It is 2:23, so I don't know if this hill, I get about 400 meters of elevation gain over 5 kilometers, and I'm worried about it, so I don't know how long it'll take me. I don't know that I'll get there tonight, but I'll get to the next one. One or the other, I gotta sleep somewhere, so I'll be there. This one's taking everything I have left. Coming up out of Cataract Creek, heading up to Hidden Creek and South Hidden Creek campgrounds. I was glad I stopped at Cataract Creek for a bit. It was very pretty, but this one's taking a lot out of me at the end of the day. In an hour, I'll still be walking up. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, as cool as some of the sections on this little section are, I'll tell you what, if it wasn't more work to quit than it is to keep going right now, I was so excited and so relieved to be hiking downhill in the rain for 2 reasons. First one, okay, check this out, huh? But I need to get up over that path right there before those clouds do. There's been thunder over there for the last 20 minutes or so, and I need to get up over there before those clouds get in there. The second one was that it was downhill and I was making time and I felt good. And I thought, I'll get to the campsite I want to get to tonight. And then I completely lost the trail. I'm 25 kilometers into a day and I don't know where I am. So I know from Gaia that the trail is that way. So hopefully I run into it. I'm just going to keep going that way till I find it. Oh, thank God. Now I just need to stay on it. It is 6 p.m. and I am like 200 meters from Hidden Creek Campground. This is Hidden Creek Campground on the Great Divide Trail in Section B. And I am not going to stay here. I'm going to keep going. I think South Hidden Creek Campground is the next one, and I think it's within about 3 kilometers, so I should be able to get there within an hour. It's 7 o'clock on day 2 of my section hike from Cataract Creek to Coleman along the Great Divide Trail. I am hungry, I'm tired, Everything hurts, and I'm soaked. Let me set up my tent, get cozy, have some food, and then we'll chat about my day. Oh yeah, this is South Hidden Creek. Okay, time to check out the maps, see what happened today. All right, so today started at High Rock Campground, and we had a nice 5-kilometer descend to Old Man Memory Lake. That was pretty. I liked it there. Another 2 kilometers there till a branch. We skipped that. And then 3.5 kilometers from there to Lyle Creek. Now, after Lyle Creek, we basically went up 3, 6, and we went up a lot. Oh, and it took forever to get to Cache Creek. I had a hard time with that today. Now, from Cache Creek was a huge ascent to this pass where we dropped down back in. It was 10 kilometers, but the amount of effort that was there was crazy. And then after Hidden Creek Campground at the bottom there, we kept going to the next one, which was about 3 kilometers. Now tomorrow is going to be another big day. We're going to run from where we are now, South Hidden Creek. We're going to run, and we're going to start with a huge ascent up Tornado Saddle, over through Tornado Pass, and then through Dutch Creek, then all the way down to North Racehorse Creek. I think actually my plan is to go farther and hit First Creek. Be about a 34-kilometer day, but from the looks of it, once I get over the pass, a lot of that is kind of along the side and kind of contouring, so it should be okay.